Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Pacers hosting the Bucks, game number 2. And the Pacers are 4-point home favorites. The over-under is at 225.5. The Bucks are plus 160 on the money line, and the Pacers are minus 192. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. Head-to-head, the Pacers are 6-4 against the Bucks in their last 10. The home team is on a 3-game winning streak. The home team is 8-2. The favorite has won and covered the last 2 games they played against each other. The favorite is 8-2 on the money line. The favorite is 6-4 against the spread. The over is 7-3, and the over at 225.5 is also 7-3. Now, I have seen the over/under kind of shift. I have seen it as high as 229, and if you get it at that, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The over is 6-3-1 because one game hit 229. Exactly. Lineups with these teams, they won't announce them until 30 minutes before tip-off because that's just kind of the going rate for the NBA. The Bucks are 8-2 in their last 10. There was a total of 247, 244, 273, and then 215. They're 7-3 against the spread in their last 10. The over is 7-2-1. They beat the Pelicans by 25. They beat the Pistons by 6. Then they beat the Pistons by 7. They covered all of those games. Then they got smacked by 19 against the Pacers. The Pacers, to me, are one of the more consistently inconsistent teams because I say this all the time. Sometimes they show up and sometimes they don't. And if Lillard comes back and plays in this game, first off, we won't know how much time he's actually going to get minute-wise. So how much of an impact is he actually going to make because he's missed all this time. But, if he gives you 20, that's the difference between them losing and them winning. You can't win games when Kuzma doesn't score any points. Like, when 2 of your starting 5 have fewer than 10 points, it's not a good thing. The Pacers are 8-2 in their last 10, 4-6 against the spread. The over is 5-4-1. There was a total of 226, 244, 244 again, and then 215. 2-point win over the Cavs didn't cover. 14-point loss to the Magic didn't cover. Then an 8-point win over the Cavs they covered, and then a 19-point win over the Bucks they covered. Now, in their last 10 meetings against each other, the Bucks have averaged 113.9, so call it 114 points, and the Pacers have averaged 116.4, so if you want to round down, so usually 116, 114. In the first half, it's usually 55. The Bucks have 55 points. The Pacers have 59 points. All of these things are things that you can bet. The Bucks are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games. They didn't cover the last game. The total has gone over in 9 of their last 12 games. They're 8-1 straight up in their last 9. It's not very helpful because, but they're 1-7 straight up in their last 8 games when playing on the road against Indiana. So there's a fun little stat for you. There's a lot of other stats that say how good they do against the Central Division. However, if Lillard plays in this game, I would take the Bucks getting the points. Without him, I'd go Pacers on the money line. Without Lillard, Pacers on the money line, Pacers laying the points, and I'm going to go under with Lillard in the lineup, Pacers on the money line, Bucks getting the points in the over. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.